Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. On the one hand, I'm so very glad to be able to stop and talk to you again this morning about some issues that are so very important that it merits me taking this time to stop and share with you. What I'd like to say to you again, ladies and gentlemen, is that God is real. You can't see God except when you look at the grass, and that's God. When you look at the trees, that's God. When you look at the stop sign, that's God. When you look at the house, that's God. When you look at the sky, that's God. And you think about the sun that's beaming down on me, that's God. When you see me, that's God. When you look in the mirror and see you, that's God. Now, all of that is God. And the thing about that, ladies and gentlemen, is the role that has been played by humankind to manifest the things that I pointed out that have been manifest by the hands of man. The knowledge, the skills, the desire, and the want, and the fulfillment of that all came from God to be worked through human beings as the Spirit of God gives utterance and guidance for the benefit of all humankind. And so my constantly coming to you every day, even though I'm constantly ignored, I do this because it just means that I have discovered something that's greater than the computer. I have discovered something that's greater than the electric light. I have discovered something that's greater than the automobile. I have discovered something that is as good as sex. And that's the truth. And that truth is that out of all things that exist, your greatest imaginative life is yours. It's your will. Everything is here for that. Even all of the rest of us there to participate in the fulfillment of your particular dream. Now that means the particular dream of every last one of us. I think that's a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to invite you to experience this most beautiful thing. I want to remind you, though, that there are obstacles. There is evil in the world. Evil says, no, you cannot share in these things unless you play the game a different kind of way. You see, evil says in order for you to experience these kinds of things, you got to be of a certain class. In order to experience different kinds of things, you must maintain yourself in different kinds of classes. Also, that you must be obedient to the system that is guiding your path. And in America, that's capitalism. And it is being expressed through some form of democracy, they call it, using a two-party system with a door open for many others that's totally neglected. And the two-party systems are nothing but replications of the present system. It is the system. Each one of them kind of deviate a little bit from the other to make it appear that there's some difference. So people who don't agree with some things, and there are always going to be people disagreeing. So you just put something up there so when one disagrees, they can go one way, and the other disagree, they can go another way. It's all about disagreement. There's nothing about solution. Nothing about solutions. That's how evil works. And all of the people, like here in America today, black folks and white folks and people of color, all at odds with one another, has nothing to do with solution. Has nothing to do with solutions. It's all about that which has caused you to separate. All of the lies, all of the deception, and all of the misguidance, making people, some treated as slaves, second-class citizens for 400 or 500 years, and women who can't even speak, and Chinese who this, and Asians who are that, well, whatever that is. You know, it really doesn't make any sense. But this is the way that people live in our world today. And I'm trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm personally fed up with it. I want to live in a different type of society. And I don't want no stupid slave master. And I don't want no stupid, ignorant people who believe in the slave master trying to dictate to me how I should live. And my living requires that the things that are available to make my life wonderful for me are available to make your life wonderful to you. But I also want you to know that in order for these things to happen, you're going to have to work together, not according to the Republicans or the Democrats or the white man or the black man. You're going to have to do it according to what's right. And what is right? That which works for everybody. And how you guarantee that? By letting everybody play a part in the process. Everybody play a part. Everybody got a piece. And ain't nobody trying to screw nobody. There ain't no big people. There ain't no little people. There's God and us. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you hear me and you walk away going to church tomorrow, listen to some preacher tell you some story about anything that's in that book, and then he getting out Sunday and getting his rest so he can go to work in the same system that I'm telling you right today that was created for Satan to keep you guided from God, giving his fullest to do everything he possibly can to earn as much money as he possibly can so he can say he got a standard of living of being first class or high class and don't give a damn about the people that are suffering, because if he did, he wouldn't have time to be trying to do it, trying to get money. He'll be out there trying to spread the truth. He'd be out there trying to wake people up so they can see that God is God and God doesn't screw over people like we're being screwed over. And anybody that sits back and allow you to be screwed over, they do it because they don't know any better. They don't mean no harm. They just don't know any better. And if you know any better, why in the world are you going to follow doing the things that they do when they don't? Your light's out. Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Marcus here. Just this moment, I wanted to take this time and share with you what's on my mind, and I hope it will do something to benefit you. Until next time, I say goodbye.